Hi and welcome back. Thanks so much for visiting Picket Fence YouTube channel today. My name is Emelie, and in this video I will be sharing how you can use some velvet paste for creating a subtle tone-on-tone background, and I will also on top of this background create this really vibrant Santa and gorgeous sentiment in the rainbow colors. So here is the products that I'm going to be using for today's project. You can see all of the products that I'm using listed down below in the description box. I will also talk a little bit about them here. So first off, I used Picket Fence ink and used it in my Missy and stamped out the Santa, and this comes name of the good list is the name of this really beautiful Santa. And you can see he has his list all curved up around him, and I decided to go ahead and color it in the rainbow colors. I sort of thought that all of the good names were in the rainbow section of this panel, and if you had been on the naughty list you would have been on like the black list. So I wanted all of the names here to be really bright and shiny and fun. So that was my take on this card, and that is why I used all of these bright colors. I hope that makes sense to you as well. Otherwise, maybe I didn't use the most traditional Christmas colors, but for me I think it's always fun to throw in a rainbow whenever I can. You can see I'm speeding this up quite a lot. I didn't feel like the coloring part of this was the most important one. I actually wanted to focus on the tone-on-tone background. I hope that makes sense. I really like to use stencils on a background like this. I will share in a second when we are creating it how fun it is to use these mediums. So here is all of the new paste that were released in September, and I played around like looking on my stencil here, looking on the paper, which one do I think would look the best. But then I decided white, tone on tone, you can never go wrong with this. So the name of this paste is called Velvet White Snowfall, and it's just the perfect name for this. It's so beautiful and it goes on like butter. You can see I'm scraping off the excess here, and this stencil, by the way, is really forgiving for doing like these techniques, and I had a perfect result. And the stencil is called Slimline Winter Rings. It's just beautiful. And here is another die that I will use for my sentiment. And you can see here, I will tell you in a second what it's called, but you can see I started off to color my part that I will cut my sentiment out of. Super easy to do, and I will just keep my dies in place here when I run it through my die cutting machine. And I also run it through a double-sided foam adhesive tape to raise it up. And this die also comes with a coordinating die, so I decided to go ahead and cut him out as well. So the die is called I've Been Goodish, and I just love it. And here you can see another favorite of mine is the Slimline die cutting system, and this is the Mini Slimline double stitched rectangles die cutting system. That is a long word. I just like it, and I used it a ton since I got it, and it's really become one of the go-to dies in my stash. So it really does a nice job of finishing off all of the edges for my project here. And you can see I created a slimline card using some green to the back, and then really making my background here shine. And I also making my rainbow sentiment and my Santa rainbow here with his goodish list shine as well. So for the inside I wanted to decorate that as well, since my card front was kind of a plain one. I don't have any interactive parts on this card or anything like that, so I think it's nice to have something on the inside as well. So Christmas greetings, I think that fitted nicely in here, and I like the scripty font of that. And by the way, that was an older stamp set, but all of the products will be listed down below. And I finished this project off by using some of the embellishments from the classic Christmas set. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you got inspired to create something similar. All the products will be listed down below, and until next time I hope you have a great day. Bye!